Okay.
Well, I guess we can start.
We could start.
I'm scared.
Hey.
I think are we starting?
Hey. I'm Joe.
Oh.
Hey.
Hey. I don't know if that's how we start. It's been a while.
Hey.
Oh, sorry.
Hey.
Hey. It's for horses?
Nay.
I'm Joe.
I'm Ken.
Joe's not for horses.
Oh.
Joe likes horses.
Drew.
Horses are big and mean.
They are not. They just come into my backyard and poop everywhere. But they do landscaping, so it's a good trade-off.
Oh, nice.
Hey.
Oh.
I'm Joe.
Oh, I'm still Ken.
I'm Andrew.
I think I'm Dan.
So I started
I'm
over
Dan,
because
right?
I can't hear you, Andy.
Yeah, you're really quiet, at least on Discord.
Are you recording?
I have.
Are you on the right microphone?
I mean,
I should
Discord
be.
versus recording microphone are slightly different.
That's true.
Oh, yes. No, you are correct. So the microphone that I've got over in Discord is my headset. I can't stand Discord.
There
and
we
the
go.
constant
Caramelly
bumping
good.
around.
Nah,
That sounds so
better.
much better.
Hey, we had such a good thing going with the hey.
And the ho-hos.
It's
We
all right.
did.
We can just fix it in post.
Hey,
Hey?
once again, for the fourth time, maybe fifth, I'm Joe.
I'm Ken.
I'm Andrew.
And I'm Dan.
And we have microphones. And we're the Rewinders, rewinding movies from their childhood or, the 90s, 80s, 70s, 60s, 50s, 40s, 30s, 20s, aughts, and seeing if they hold up.
When was the first movie?
And this time, we figured we ought to watch Casper.
We're only a month behind. It's fine. 2 months behind.
It's not that
It's
bad.
like a holiday movie.
I mean, he, perishes in the snow.
That's fair.
So that's good. That works.
See? Holidays. Casper being from 1995. Anyone watched this when they were younger?
Yes. Not in theaters, but
Yes.
several. Nah, this was on pretty good rotation.
I thought I only saw this movie once, but the amount of this movie that I remembered rewatching this movie is not conducive to only have seen this movie once. So we must have watched this on repeat.
Yeah, my mom and dad were heavily buying VHSs from whatever warehouse distribution club in the 90s. They'd always, give my sister and I whatever catalog and tell us to pick a certain amount. And I don't know, she picked Casper, and Casper came because my mom she liked Casper as a kid.
Sure.
So that's how it entered our house. But then the VHS got worn out because it was so good.
I'll say that I maybe watched half of it back when it came out, maybe?
Which half?
I don't know.
The horse half.
Oh, you said you didn't finish it. Okay, that ruins it. I thought it'd be funny if you watched the second half, but not the first.
I could have,
That's fine.
if it was on HBO or something.
Which, speaking of which, do you think HBO's going to go away?
No.
You think it's going to leave?
No.
It's just
No.
You think we're going to have Netflix HBO now? You think it's going to be $30?
I got an email this morning.
No, what I'm seeing is my subscription to HBO or not Netflix is going to jump like 40%.
oh yeah.
No.
Oh, no.
For them buying all of this bullshit. And the fact that Netflix owns The Matrix now, it makes me angry.
It's not a finished
Oh,
deal
I see.
yet.
I have an email from Netflix.
And it's all
The
said and
U.S.
done.
administration
We're bringing the-
prefers Paramount, so who knows what they'll do.
Netflix is already sending out emails like
One
it's
thing
done.
that they used to not prefer is monopolies, but here we are. We're bringing some of the most beloved franchises like Harry Potter, Friends, Big Bang Theory, Casablanca. That's a loved franchise.
That Casablanca franchise. Yeah, remember Casablanca
Franchise.
3? The Return of...
Franchise?
I wish
If
I
you don't
knew
remember
any
it,
name from that
Netflix will
movie.
bring it to you.
Yep.
I mean, I remember when Harry Potter was on Netflix and it didn't
Same.
matter.
I remember the good days when Netflix had almost everything, and then everybody's like, oh, we like what they're doing, let's make our own. Next thing you know, you have so many. And now we're all of a sudden back in the opposite, and everybody's congealing back together like a T-1000.
Except it's congealed worse because they're not separate
is.
entities. all on one platform like they should be.
No, it's gonna be a battle.
There are platforms that do it.
It's gonna be a battle. It's gonna be Disney with all of these production studios versus Netflix with all these production studios. Those are the big players in Hollywood. Disney and Netflix. I don't even know what the hell to think anymore.
Great.
It's all right. We still got those old movies to hold us up.
We still got them classics to
You
come
mean
back
the
to.
MGM stuff that
Reminisce.
is already purchased up by Amazon?
What?
Oh my God, you're right.
Amazon owns
Amazon
MGM.
does own James Bond. And they
Oh my
finally
God.
did. And they finally did whatever deal because the Broccoli's were holding out, and like they basically called Bezos and the administration like idiots and said that they would not proceed with a new film until they were okay with everything. And they've been holding out for so long, ever since they bought MGM. And it's pissed him off because they bought this company to make 007 content, and the showrunners are saying no. The license holders are saying no. But I guess they finally worked something out because I saw some sort of, I don't know, news snippet this year that they're moving ahead and the Broccoli's have stepped down or stepped out of it.
And now Melania is going to be in a Bond girl.
Oh, God. Yeah, she can star in a Moneypenny spinoff.
Gross.
We can have a Moneypenny series and then have a Q series. And oh, no. We could have a I mean, it's WB. That's its own thing. Never mind. But no, Amazon could find some way to do like a multiverses and have all the Bonds together. A rift opens up and all the generations of Bond have to come together to
AI
take
Sean
down
Connery jumps in.
all the Bond villains.
Accidentally shifts between Bond and
Yup.
Zardoz.
Just standing there.
This is just like a movie I watched once. I really love this, where all of the newspaper conglomerates get together and they price set the newspapers. And so all these kids decide that they want to go on strike. It's amazing. It's an incredible movie. We should maybe watch that once.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking
Is
about
that
the
Escape
1992
from
movie.
LA?
Never heard of
Is
that.
that what that is?
What? I checked out.
Thing? Has that been made yet?
1992.
Made in Manhattan? That doesn't make sense.
Hey, yeah, we should do Made in Manhattan. There we go. No. Well, just like mourning a deceased mother, we have this moment, or we had this moment where we can mourn our deceased options as consumers to be able to view movies as we please. It's,
You know.
we're not as sad as Christina Ricci, but I'm assuming someday we'll get there.
Well, she's not really sad in this movie, though.
She's actually angry and awesome.
She's got that I'm a teenager
She's got that
with
edge.
attitude, sort of.
She's almost a
because
teenager. She's not there yet.
Her character is 13 in the
She's
movie.
12?
So she's a
Oh,
teenager.
no, wait, hold on. Casper was 12.
Yes.
Casper is 12.
Bill Pullman's just silly. So silly.
I guess it's a difference in time because Casper isn't acting like a 12-year-old that I would expect to take a 12-year-old to be. But he was a rich one, so he wouldn't be in the mines yet.
More stoic. Yeah, you have to think of a 12-year-old that's rich and also from like what, the 20s, 30s, 40s.
Yeah, looking at his
Stoic.
dad's mustache.
Frankenstein period.
Frankenstein was like 1850, somewhere around there. So
Yeah. He'd be a Victorian boy.
Yeah.
I'm guessing late
Oh,
1800s.
there we go. Little Victorian ghost boy. Good.
Well, if we judge by the architecture of their home, they're not from this world.
Nope. There is some architectural design there that does not work.
There's something going on there that ain't natural.
You know what I love? We've lost the we've lost the entire plot of the podcast.
We haven't lost the
The
plot.
podcast.
No.
No.
Did we tangent? Maybe. We were reeling it back in. We didn't let it get too far. It was like a 40-foot cast. It's fine. We just got to bring it back. Maybe there's a couple of trees in the way. It's fine. It'll be fine.
I mean, we can bring it back with, so if you haven't seen Casper, it kind of goes like this. There is a cranky lady with a silly lawyer, and she's waiting to get her inheritance. And she's put behind all these funds for saving animals, even insects, I'm guessing just to show her that her father truly hates her. And
I mean, it makes
My
sense.
favorite was the wasps. Fun to save the wasps.
And she's awarded a crappy condemned mansion that
I would love that mansion.
I don't believe that building is condemned.
That is proven to be violently haunted at the very beginning of the film.
Yeah. So they go and she's all upset, but then Burning Paper says, hey, there's a treasure, yar. And then they're like, oh, sweet, we got to get this treasure in this house.
Pirate treasure.
Buccaneers.
Very legitimate.
So then when they get to the house, they find out it's haunted. Oh no,
God, I need some corn.
let's do something. We'll get Vespucci, the priest. I can't remember his name, but
I just want it to be Weird
very
Al.
popular character from the 80s.
Ah,
I had to look him up because I was like, I've never caught that as a kid. Who is this guy? And yeah, I had to look that up and understand.
I forgot to write down his name, but popular character. I saw him, I laughed. I didn't remember he was in this movie. I'm like,
Sarducci.
yeah.
Guido Sarducci.
Yeah, so it was silly to see him come in and fail, and then a Ghostbuster come in and stupidly fail. I don't understand how he failed
I
at.
hated that as a kid. Hated it now.
That makes zero sense.
I thought it was funny.
It's all because he has a mustache. That's why
It
he
is.
failed.
yeah, he also showed
It
up
is.
singularly. They have two people going to kids' parties, and they can't
That
even
too.
make that work. How does he think he's gonna
Handle a ghost by himself.
ghosts by himself?
That's fair. That's fair.
Does it say stance on his?
It does.
Or is it stance?
No, it's a stance.
Is it stance? I'd have
Yeah,
to go back and look.
It had the right.
It'd be funny if they had to.
I don't know if the Ghostbusters logo was on there though. I'm thinking back on it now.
It
I'm
looked
assuming
like there was something on his arm that resembled it. I think they made like a knockoff logo.
Yeah, there were things like the Neutrona wand was broken, and there was a couple of small like changes all over the place. But yeah,
So anyway, they end up finding a therapist for ghosts.
best plot device ever. Literally ever.
The
I
whole
love
concept of it is great.
It is.
Execution,
I
but
have questions about that whole thing. I don't want to keep on breaking up the summary of the movie, but
Right.
they start the movie kind of with that commercial or the news article, not the commercial, but whatever. It's a commercial. It's a news commercial. And they have a real person who said, he found my dad's ghost, right? And then the first time they run into a ghost, they're like, oh, ghosts are real.
Yeah, that bothered me.
Yeah, a little bit. That bothered me
Unless-
when I was
Unless you're just
young.
supposed to accept that he's just a fraud and a charlatan, and
That's how I took it. He was lying his way through this.
Yeah.
He used people's gullibility who thought they had a haunted home to live in their house for a period of time and then move on. So he was like scamming people.
that's so dishonest.
I want to believe that he's a good person and that deep in his core, he wanted to believe that his wife was out there somewhere as a ghost, even though there's nothing out there that tells him that ghosts should be real. So he just keeps on doing the same ghost stereotypes that everyone else does, hoping that he would come across something that would prove to him that there's ghosts.
You're optimistic.
I am toxically positive.
It's fine.
Well, even his daughter knows he's full of it.
So yeah, they show up at the house, they run into ghosts, they have a party.
Casper's creepy to the daughter.
Very.
Can I keep you?
Ugh.
That's a weird thing to say, right?
It's a weird thing to say.
And then dangle her out a window like Michael Jackson, but carry her as well up to a lighthouse.
That's
Ooh.
fine. Who hasn't dangled a child out a window?
Yeah.
For a second there, it's like, Casper wants to show you something. I will make you mine. Yeet. Now we can be each other's in death.
Yeah.
Now we're just going to go to the lighthouse. Okay, it's a little bit nicer.
Ring himself out on her.
Be her pillow. Yeah, there's a fine line on that one. Yeah, he didn't cross it, but there's a fine line.
School happens. Christina Ricci is the odd new girl, so everyone makes fun of her, but she maybe will be popular having the party at her insanely huge mansion. But we haven't mentioned there's 3 annoying ghosts, I'll call them. They're not like evil. They're just there and stupid and annoying, and they annoy everybody.
Just kind of assholes.
Yeah, they're jerks.
Yeah.
I'll definitely give you jerks.
They're just the Three Stooges. They're just the Three Stooges with a with a really bad
swords.
hangover.
Yeah, actually.
So the three are the wrench in the story that make everything difficult. Casper thinks he's going to become a real boy because his dad made a potion to make ghosts into real people. But everyone ends up dying at the end of the movie. So you have to choose your own adventure, who you put in the make a ghost into a man machine. And they have to pick dad because that would be weird to pick a 12-year-old boy over your dad. Good choice.
Is he 12 years old at this point?
What?
He's been dead for like 100 years.
But he would come back as a 12-year-old. He wouldn't come back as like a
And also, he wouldn't have
centennial.
He wouldn't have the 100 years.
Yeah, but he would have 100 years worth of experience being a ghost.
He wouldn't, though, because he doesn't remember anything.
Oh,
he
that's
couldn't
right.
remember his own self without being reminded.
No, he's got to be reminded of everything. That is
He's
a problem.
perpetually stuck at as a 12-year-old. He's trying to be nice to everyone. He's a friendly ghost. And, he doesn't remember things, so he doesn't get to build off that, which makes ghost therapy really funny because they can't remember what they've done wrong and they just keep on being themselves. So trying to have that therapy where you have growth is very difficult.
Sure. Yes.
Yeah, so then after that, they get out of the Pee Wee Herman lab in the basement, and the ghosts actually scare the kids. The kids run out, and it's a happy ending. Oh, yeah, wife shows up at one point, and
At the end point.
yeah, and says stuff.
Big spoilers.
It's okay, I guess. They are all happy at the end, and Casper is not a boy, but he is still there. So he apparently didn't take care of what he needs to take care of to not be a ghost anymore.
Yeah, it's weird because the only thing that I could figure that Casper had as unfinished business was to take care of his father, make sure his father's okay. But his father isn't in the picture, probably not a ghost. We do notice that ghosts aren't bound to where they died in this experience.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know what Casper's still around for, even for this movie. Apart from he wants a friend. And at the end, he has a friend. So what's...
Multiple plot holes.
Is it a plot hole or is it a marketing device?
Yeah, it could be like, hey, keep you asking those questions because we're going to come up with Casper 2. More ghosts.
Yeah, I looked at the list of stuff that came after this. There was a lot.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't remember this much Casper stuff after the movie.
No. The first one was great. I think I watched maybe like 10, 15 minutes of the second one.
The second one wasn't bad.
It wasn't the same. I watched like 10,
It
15
wasn't
minutes
the
and shut
same.
it off.
Yeah, it
and
was
then
a
I never
totally
watched any
different-
of the other ones.
Christina Ricci didn't come back to reprise her role.
Yeah.
She's just gone.
Was it Spirited Beginning came first?
She comes back in the third one.
Was it Spirited Beginning? And then there's
God, now we gotta
Wendy.
look.
I don't know Casper lore. I don't
Wendy,
care.
are you sure that's not Peter Pan? Are we crossing universes?
No, Wendy's a witch. Wendy's a witch.
Casper
The
meets
littlest witch.
Wendy is 98.
Oh boy.
Spirited Beginning is 97, but that's
Oh.
isn't that animated?
Yeah, well,
I just
hold
remember
on.
something about a bulldozer and a kid being bullied. Anything
Oh no,
else?
Spirited Beginning was another
Live action.
live
Yeah,
action,
yeah.
but it was the cast was wildly different.
It's like trying to recount what happened in the follow-ups to the Neverending Story.
Ooh, that's rough.
I don't remember. Yeah, I literally just remember a bulldozer and some plot about.
I didn't remember that. I didn't realize there were actually sequels to this Casper movie.
I really wouldn't call them sequels. They're like their own standalone films.
Cash grabs.
They don't tie to each other at all. The cast, the cast is different every time.
I think as a child, that was one of the first instances where I was actually like, oh, but I was expecting everybody from the last one. Where's Bill Pullman? Where's everyone else? And then I had to get used to, oh, sequels don't mean shit.
Christina Ricci.
They don't always cohesively tie together. That was a hard lesson.
Also, the quality of the CGI dips real fast after the
bet.
first film.
It does. Horribly. Like everything looks different. But even in this one, I was watching it back and it's like, I don't remember. All the CGI looks really blurry and fuzzy compared to the rest of the movie. At least where I watched
Yeah,
it.
ghosts are blurry and fuzzy.
I guess. That's one way to just explain that.
They're supposed to be ethereal.
Sure, I guess.
They do a lot of really neat practical effects in this film, too.
Yes.
Yes. I like the food going through the uncles. And
Well, practical effects that are used to push the CGI.
I like how Joe described the house. That made me laugh a lot.
Unnatural? Yes.
Otherworldly.
Otherworldly.
It's built for humans,
Yeah.
but
Somehow.
somebody was on drugs when they designed it.
Well, his dad was an inventor.
Why are all the bookshelves curved? There are entire shelves that you can't put books on.
Why is there a machine that could behead you going into your laboratory every morning? That serves no practical
To
purpose.
shave. He was lazy. He was a genius.
I mean, the breakfast machine was excellent.
Oh, yeah, that was great.
Casper's father has to be Pee Wee Herman. It has to be.
Yes.
Because all that stuff just points directly at that to me.
I mean, that's very fair.
Or Pee Wee Herman's father, who passed on all these shenanigans to him. So, like, his surviving brother would be Pee Wee Herman.
Yes. I like this. This is a new headcanon. New headcanon. I like this.
Is this movie an alternate universe Citizen Kane with the sled?
Casper starts whispering Rosebud and everything connects.
God damn
Nice.
it, Ken. Oh, God.
Sure, why not? He had a big mansion, too.
I have not seen Citizen Kane.
It's just the morning of headcanons. I can't deal with that. Too many headcanons all at once.
I mean, the architecture's not that wild, Joe. It's got upside down skylight that would just collect water and then shatter eventually, I'm assuming. I don't know.
An upside down skylight, isn't that just a ground light?
It's like a bowl suspended from
Oh,
the
yeah,
ceiling.
yeah, yeah. Chandelier skylight.
He's not talking about a glass bottom house.
Glass bottles.
Wow, look at all this dirt.
There's worms.
My God. Is that a vole? That's a vole.
I want one. That actually sounds really neat.
I will say that it is kind of disconcerting that this town has so many issues with various ways and abilities for people to fall to their deaths. Everything seems to be falling.
Yeah,
sure.
Coleman falls and dies. Scary lady who I don't know, is she trying to be Madeline Kahn but not Madeline Kahn? Because Madeline Kahn's funny. That's the first thing I picked up on. I'm like, is that Madeline? No, it's not Madeline Kahn. She'd be older. And I had to look her up. I'm like, that's somebody trying to be like Madeline Kahn. But anyways, she dies from falling, and everybody falls.
A lot of cliffs.
and holes outside of public access doors, nice and safe, especially especially outside a bar. Like,
there were signs.
people are going to be leaving that place, not necessarily in the right place to even walk. Let's put a massive hole right there, not cover it up.
Right? But hey, it gave us the gift of a CGI Bill Pullman, and that's a gift that keeps on giving.
CJ Bill Pullman, who's also Rodney Dangerfield, and Mel Gibson.
and
Other guy.
Clint Eastwood.
Yes.
Clint Eastwood, that's it. Yes.
The fact that they paid those guys to come in and do that scene.
This is one of my concerns with this movie. It's
What are you
just so
talking about? He was a
weird
ghost.
to have those cameos for people who probably don't know who
Is it though?
Rodney Dangerfield is.
Yeah, exactly.
Clint Eastwood, maybe I knew because we watched a lot of those spaghetti westerns growing up.
In 95, there was a better chance of it. Now, no.
Exactly. And also in the 90s, who even knows what Casper is? Casper's more of like our parents' things. I mean, I still knew who Casper was because of my parents.
Yeah, because of my parents.
When was the cartoon on?
It was one of those things where it's like, oh, they did the Addams Family. We got to whip out Casper now. Do a film on that quick. Get it out there for the kids.
Except one is far, far better than the other.
I mean, I would love to see a modern remake of Casper. It's been long enough.
I mean, we'll get to that at the end. Like
The effects were good because they're very, what's the word I want to use? Self-aware. A lot of the jokes and the effects are like they're aware that they're in a ghost film.
Okay.
Are they?
yeah.
So they do funny things with the fact that you have characters who can shape shift and travel through walls.
Or get trapped in a vacuum bag without just leaving the vacuum bag. And instead they decide to have a that's not my head joke.
Yeah, that bothered me this time around. I don't know why.
It was a Hoover. That's why. Hoovers are good for ghost hunting and capturing.
Is that why the Ghostbusters failed?
I think it was this damn movie, to be honest. It had to have been this damn movie. There's an older generation prior to the boomers. I don't know. There's the adults who came before. or it came after, in between the boomers and our generation, who anytime they reference Ghostbusters, they always say, oh, you're going to suck them up with that vacuum. And making sounds like that and things like that. And I've heard that so many times.
Are you trying to tell me Gen X calls the Ghostbusters having vacuums?
I don't know if it's
That's
Gen
in
X
between
or not, but
boomers and
Oh
millennials.
man, I'm gonna have to start Googling this now.
I don't know. I've had too many to count of people saying ghost or referring to Ghostbusters as you're gonna go suck them up with your vac pack, or oh, you made the you made the vacuum.
That's right.
Things like that. Everybody refers to sucking up the ghosts.
I believe they use,
and it's like everybody collectively shut off.
One of the video
Shut off
games uses vac pack or something like that.
Well, yeah, the shitty 80s NES game. The one where you get a black screen at the end. Congratulations, you are the hero. Oh, congratulations sticks in my head after all these years. But anyways, no, I've had too many people bring up the fact that it's a vacuum. And it's not. It's a positron collider. You hold the ghosts and you put them in a trap.
Yeah, the trap's a vacuum.
Them.
A ghost vacuum.
No, it's not, damn it. Or maybe it was a combination of this and that damn Luigi's Mansion. Because
there you go.
Yeah.
Luigi's Mansion came out in
those Gen Xers.
The 20 aughts.
That's what I'm saying. It just keeps building.
Those Gen Xers playing them Luigi's Mansions.
There are also several other movies that use themed vacuum such devices. I'm looking at an AI review overview of why are ghosts susceptible to vacuum.
Don't listen to the crankers,
Stan.
Oh, actually, real fast.
Actually, Joe, you bring up a very valid point in terms of their age. Because the uncles do look at the vacuum and say, what the heck is that thing? They don't know what a vacuum is.
Oh, I just assumed it was because
they're susceptible to it because they have no idea what kind of technology that is. That makes sense.
But it's also in the house.
I assumed it's because they're slobs.
Also in the house. So what the hell?
Yeah.
I'm actually angry now. Why is it in the house if they don't know what it is?
It came with the family. It came with Bill and
no, that was an old time
vacuum.
That was an old time
stuff like that. It's made to look old.
Yeah, dirt and grime. Yeah. She's got the modern cordless version.
The hand vac.
The dad and the Casper lived there obviously before vacuum cleaners. There are other people who lived in that house. Somebody just left that vacuum there. Oh. They also, a house that side, more than likely going to have a cleaning staff, especially with as sloppy as the ghosts are.
I was led to believe that the house was empty for years.
It was empty for years, but it doesn't mean that somebody didn't move in and then immediately leave.
Speaking of which, did we ever get a description of how the uncles died?
Nah.
No.
They just live there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or what their unfinished businesses.
They live there in their stinky little beds and they're all around the same age. So that's something happened.
I bet it's in the Casper comic
Three
books.
Stooges. You don't have to make anything big of this.
I bet it's in the Casper encyclopedia or the Casper
1953
wiki,
cartoon.
Yeah. You know what it probably was? Their inventor dad, he was well-meaning and he was brilliant. But we saw his machines. They were faulty and wacky. He probably left the damn oven on one night and didn't light the pilot light, and that's how everybody went. They all just passed away in their sleep.
And then they became gases.
I like that the dad's super secret way of keeping people from knowing about his masterpiece, Bring the Dead Back to Life machine, is by sticking a book to his desk that won't move. And all you have to do is flip it open and you found the big buttons that do all the things. And it's like,
oh yeah.
What are you doing? It's in the middle of his desk, so it's going to screw up his flow. So obviously he made it like as a decoy desk to put a bunch of stuff on to throw people off. But even then, all you have to do is just run your hand across the desk and you'll flip the book open and be like, oh, found it.
I do like how dirty everything was in there. Like Frankenstein, she opens up the buttons just caked with dirt.
Yeah.
And when she moves the some of the papers, you get that look of a blueprint underneath. And it's like such a vibrant blue, especially after looking at all that dust. Just a really neat detail they added in there. But then she goes back to the button and all of a sudden it's just regular grime and not like completely covered in dust. Little difference there, but it's fine. It's a kid's movie. It's fine. I'm not gonna hold their feet to the fire for continuity, things like that.
Especially when the series doesn't even do it.
When this came out, I was like 15 and I just was like, no, okay, I need to walk away from this one. This is not for me. But yeah, it's a kid's movie. And that makes you wipe away a bunch of that stuff because you're not supposed to care as much about that stuff. But this is one of the times I looked at some of the background information for a movie, and the first director backed out because he wanted to make things a little bit darker than Steven Spielberg wanted.
Which is out of character for Steven Spielberg.
Wait, this has ties to Steven Spielberg?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
He was a producer. Amblin Entertainment did this.
Oh, okay.
So
it's all starting to make sense.
they found someone else. I could have which person wanted to make it darker mistaken. But either way, the villains are so wildly cartoony that they match the ghosts because they're cartoony. But then you have your protagonists, which are pretty well grounded. That can work. I wasn't buying it in this movie, but I guess it's fun for kids. I don't know. It's just, even as a 15-year-old, I was like, nah. Definitely as an adult, I'm like, this movie's a little bit all over the place.
Yeah.
It kind of is.
This movie definitely fed into my belief that ADD is just normal state.
Yeah, that could explain some of it, yes. I mean, it's nice having Eric Idle in it.
What?
I was gonna say, but he's wacky in this. He's so
But
wacky.
that's what he gets hired to do.
That is true. You can't have Eric Idle without him being silly and
Eric Idle is Eric Idle in this movie. It's great. What is their relationship? How often do you hang out with your lawyer?
Good question.
I don't have a lawyer, so I couldn't tell you.
She's such a liability that she constantly needs to have her lawyer with her to make sure that he can spin things in a proper manner.
For her, I feel like all the time.
And why would he want her dead? If he's constantly around his client, she has to be paying him for it.
Yeah.
Maybe the pay isn't enough at this point. She's attached to her hip.
I don't know.
Their relationship is just a little bit weird.
I do like the use of the first lawyer, too. The, I can't remember his name.
Ben Stein?
The boring guy. Ben Stein, yeah. Good use of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
You want to have a silly list read? Have Ben Stein do it. Let's say the music in this movie is really a lot. It's almost too good for this movie. There's like a lot of oboes and shit. I was like, what is going on here?
There's also that scene in the hallway when Pullman's running and the rugs coming up at him like a freight train. That was very reminiscent of Beetlejuice. And I was like, wait a second. I didn't know. I was like, did Danny Elfman do it? No, nope. Now I know it's Jack Horner. That's cool.
So speaking of Beetlejuice, I swear there is a single shot outdoors of that small village that Beetlejuice uses as its, hey, this is our small village. I went and looked it up immediately, and it's like, no, it's this place in Maine, and here are all the other movies shot here, and Beetlejuice was not one of them. And I was like,
shoot.
You were
Damn.
wrong.
it looks so much like it, though. It had that white, small church on that single country road.
Yeah, like that I don't know, that's pretty prominent. It's pretty prominent in a lot of things. Like I there's also the same style as in Grumpy Old Men.
Grumpy Old
A
Men?
bunch of other movies like that. There's
We
always
have
some
one here in Wisconsin like that.
Yeah. I don't know. It's
Between
style.
Fond du Lac and Milwaukee.
There's a lot between Fond du Lac and Milwaukee.
Yes.
I mean, of lots of space, but
Lots of space, lots of billboards.
And a wind farm.
And a Christmas shop.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
the ski hill I never went to.
Sure is there.
Casper's mom wore a dress that fit a 13-year-old girl.
Yeah, it was a little odd.
Well, I mean, if they're Victorian,
That would make more sense.
people were smaller.
But she's a tiny girl.
Oh,
Is
because
she,
you're right.
though?
Okay, I see what you're saying.
How tall is Bill Pullman?
People have gotten bigger, Joe.
Yeah, I know. But I'm talking like, hold on.
I mean, it's the Victorian era. She could have been a child bride.
The Munchkins in The Wizard of Oz, those were just supposed to be regular adults.
Oh, no.
Gaslight.
I'm choosing to ignore that.
Yeah, so as an adult, apparently, Christina Ricci's only 5 feet tall. So
Ooh.
I'm guessing when she was...
Oh my God, I'm taller than someone? Holy
I'm guessing when
shit.
she was 15, she wasn't 5 feet tall. That's why I'm saying It's kind of odd.
It didn't actually occur to me that was the case. And yeah, now that you say that, that's a little bit odd.
Oh, yeah, that is a little odd.
I'm not holding it against her. Some people are just short. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, no, it's fine to be short. But it's, it's just a little bit.
It better be.
Not.
I'm going to glare at you. I'm glaring.
You're glaring at your webcam. I feel nothing.
Actually, I'm glaring at my mic, but that's fine. It fits very well.
Very well. Well, maybe it was her mom's dress when she was younger, before she had a child. Well, there's tons of reasons why.
Like a confirmation dress of some sort, because they like doing that.
And again, that dress does push back to Victorian era.
Mostly lace.
Yeah.
Expensive, especially at the time. Had to hand make all that lace. That's a lot of work.
It's a lot of lace.
Something about lace doilies.
Yeah, somebody looked at a doily and said, I want to wear that.
And only that.
Yeah. No deviation. Literally the doily.
The singular doily.
It's bigger.
The storyline that they skim over in this movie that would be delectable to peek in at is Bill Pullman fell in a hole, died in the village. His ghost comes back to the house, gets into a machine, he pops out whole again.
Mm-hmm.
So back in the village
the same thing
is a Bill Pullman body.
Yup, you thought the same thing I thought. I was like, how the hell does this work?
Eventually, someone's going to find out.
We're doing a Prestige all over again?
How many times can we kill Bill Pullman for money?
Yeah, someone's going to find out. There's going to be a lot of money invested in that house. Billionaires are never going to die. The world becomes worse.
Is that the timeline we're in now?
That's actually what happened. We are in that timeline.
Oh, no.
We're just in the worst timeline.
Maybe I did watch this whole movie when I was younger, because now I'm just remembering that I had a predisposition to not like the human version of Casper in this movie.
Oh, interesting.
It made me uncomfortable as a child. I think it was a mixture of the song and the way it was presented. Like, I just felt weird. Like, you know the scene when you're a child and you're watching David Bowie and
The Goblin King?
In Labyrinth.
You're watching The Goblin King and you're watching Jennifer Connelly.
Oh, right.
Connelly dance together and you feel a little funny. That's how I felt in Casper, but it wasn't like the same kind of funny. It was like a more odd funny. I don't know how to describe how I felt as a child. It wasn't good.
It's a strange situation, ghost coming back to life for a little bit.
And I think the problem, like you said earlier, is a big weird tonal shift / gut punch, kind of weird, like, what is this feeling I'm feeling? But then when he whispers, can I keep you? That's horrifying. But then also I think the bigger issue for me is the fact that he doesn't sound like Casper. Why would his voice change?
Because he actually has vocal cords, man.
I guess. Why did the other ghosts sound the same? Bill Pullman sounded exactly the same. Angry Lady sounded identical. Casper didn't sound like Casper.
Angry Lady doesn't. Angry Lady sounds more cartoonish.
I mean, a little.
What if the ghost was the voice inside your head, and that's why you don't hear yourself when you're talking, when you record yourself? You sound different.
I love and hate that.
Oh, I hate that. I hate the way that I sound. And I'm doing a podcast. I just punish myself
alone,
whenever
Dan.
I listen to these episodes.
You're not alone. I hate my voice.
I'm fine with my recorded voice. I hate listening to myself in real life. It's just grating.
When I knew that I had that like stereotype of not liking the human version, I really paid attention. And I'm not holding it against the kid who did the acting, because at that age, I don't know how well I would have acted in a movie myself, or if it was directed to be this way, I don't know. But that kid, expressionless, approaching, it's like that, again, creepy. And 2, dead behind the eyes kind of look. I'm like, creepy. I don't know.
You know who doesn't think that?
Is that just a side effect of being brought back from being
Bill Pullman
dead?
didn't have it.
No, but Bill Pullman had been dead for a long time.
Oh, you mean Casper had been dead for a long
Shit.
time?
No, I flipped that again.
Pullman was only dead for a little bit. He was dead for like 30 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, we're not ghosts. We don't know what time.
That's right. Maybe it's because Casper was dead for so long.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. I think what's more creepy about it is the fact that she just like is instantly drawn to them. They instantly start dancing. You expect that she knows who he is, but then he says the thing and she's like, Casper? It's like, wait, you didn't know that was Casper? Who did you think this weird guy was coming up to you?
Just a weird kid.
Doesn't say anything and just starts dancing with you. Locked eyes.
Look, I know it's not for us, but every girl at that party, when he walked in, turned their head and had the expression of, I fucked up. What am I doing with this one? Look at that guy.
It's not like it's a bad looking kid. The kid's decently handsome. But yeah, I saw that too, and I was like, is he that good looking? That all the girls would do this?
I do listen to other podcasts, and organically on a different podcast, one of the women said that she had a crush on Casper Kid.
I've also heard many people say that, including my own wife has said
yes.
that. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Fair
yes.
enough.
Huh.
It's not for us, and that's fine.
I will
not
have
everything
to-
has to be
Not
for us.
Have to ask Katie.
See, I was in the opposite direction of that situation. Back in this time period and a little bit earlier, I did kind of have a little bit of a crush on Christina Ricci.
Well, yeah.
Jesus, since I heard that name pronounced wrong, I keep saying it wrong now. So, side tangent on her as well. I pissed her off once, apparently.
Wait, her?
Yeah.
What?
How?
So,
This is
a
amazing.
long time ago, it must have been in the 90s. I was on AOL, and randomly they had these little like communities and stuff like that, and they had community events. And one of them was they would pull actors supposedly into these chat rooms, and you'd have like Q&A and stuff like that, where they would guide the conversation.
Oh, like the good old Reddit AMAs.
And then they'd
AMAs,
let
the good
people
AMAs.
ask questions. The chat room was not serious, and she broke on my question and snapped at everybody.
Well, is that your fault?
I was just riding the goofy wave of that chat room, and
Straw that broke the
I was
camel,
the
man.
final straw that broke that back. She was not taking our bullshit anymore.
We got to know, what was the question?
I don't even remember.
Oh, come on, Joe. You're winding up.
It was something dumb like, if you had to be a elephant or a walrus, what would you be and why? It was something dumb like that. And yeah, she was like, fuck all you. I'm done.
Easy. Elephant.
I would take an elephant over being a walrus.
Well done.
Then I could trample stupid poachers. Just stamp them into poacher jelly.
So I do feel bad about that because on so many instances, people who are famous have that layer between you and them of intangibility. And
Yeah.
if that was truly her, that intangibility broke down and suddenly it was like, oh, that's a real person having a very bad reaction to all of us right now.
That's a real person having a very much a first time experience on the internet, which
Yeah.
would obviously back then would have made more sense. And yeah, nowadays you know, grain of salt type of thing. But
That type of situation would not happen on the internet anymore.
back then it was like, oh, we're going to do a serious thing. It's going to be real good. We're going to be able to talk about.
No, there'd be moderators that would not allow that to happen.
The moderators in that room loved the questions. They were like, love your question. We're doing that one next.
So then it wasn't even the chat. It's not the chat's fault. At that point, it's the moderators for letting the questions go through.
Yes, I wouldn't feel bad. It's the
But it
moderator.
was
Put it on
me.
the moderator. No, it wasn't you. You were just...
You were
was
the
your-
moderator?
It was your question,
Joe,
No,
but
I
it was the
wasn't the
moderator's
moderator.
fault for letting the question
Joe,
go through.
let me put it away. Let me put it away. That'll hopefully make you feel better. If it wasn't you, it would have been someone else.
Yeah.
It was a sea of people asking stupid questions. If it wasn't your question, it would have been another.
But it was mine.
So you just happened to be the one. Yeah, but don't take it that way.
Anyway.
And I will say one of my favorite sight gags in the movie is, why did Bill Pullman tie two wingback rolly desk chairs onto this roof?
Because he's a
of his
therapist.
station wagon? I know, that's funny as hell. Like traveling across the country, tie a couple of
easier
chairs on the top.
to do two wingback chairs than it is a
And he never
whole
used
chase.
them in the whole
I
movie.
guess, yeah. True.
So after all this time, what do you guys have the same opinion of this movie that you did when you were younger?
Yeah.
It still has its
It
flaws,
is a
but I love it. It's a
classic
classic Halloween movie.
time
That's awesome.
film.
Yep. For me now, with old man eyes, it's goofy. But
It's just more fun.
It's a fine movie. It's fun. There are jokes that don't hold up. There's just things that being older aren't necessarily funny anymore. That's as funny as when you're a child. But it's still a fun movie. It still has heart, which is nice.
Yeah.
And it's got a good production quality. So you're not like Casper existing in that world. I believe it. It's great. So yeah, no, it's a fine movie. It wouldn't be the first movie on top of my head to recommend to people to watch.
Sure.
yeah, same. I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
Like holiday wise, like theming, sure, but it wouldn't just be like, oh God, you got to watch Casper.
I don't think about watching Casper unless Halloween happens to be around.
Yeah.
And there's a Casper like thumbnail somewhere on the internet. Oh, Casper, right. I can watch Casper. Why not that?
Yep.
Why not Casper?
Yeah, I save it for the holidays.
I'd say, yeah, I'm pretty much the same way. Not for me, but it's a fine kids movie. There's nothing wrong with it overall.
A couple of crude sex jokes and such, but whatever.
That was the 90s?
It was the 90s.
Hey, for 95, they did a good job representing how, at least in my opinion, how a kid would dress. I thought that was pretty spot on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah, very spot on.
Question. I thought there was a lot of kids at the party.
Yes.
We only ever see the one class.
That's a
More than
very,
one classroom
very
of kids,
large
yes.
class of students.
They all stampeded out.
Okay. There's a lot of kids. Just like,
I take it that the invite got out because everybody's like, oh, they're going to the spooky house? We can't miss that. Then everybody just shows up.
and my favorite part is how they all showed up at the exact same time and rang the doorbell. I imagine they're all congregating on the outside,
Yeah.
waiting for everyone else to show up. Only in Maine. They're in Maine, which would have been like, I imagine Maine's pretty cold.
On a cliff's edge, a seaside
Oh,
cliff's
yeah.
edge.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
I imagine it's very cold there.
And how they move in a group to the middle of the floor until they decide to actually
And then
party.
they leave as a group.
Very cartoonish, very funny. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say so. That's us chomping all the Casper in and letting it sploot on the floor underneath us as we watch the movie Casper. That was not a good one. I apologize. But maybe we'll do.
Do you want to try again?
No.
They can't all be Danishes.
Okay.
Let's give you a life potion and send you down into a Lazarus pit and bring you back, Joe. You get
No.
one more chance at
I'm-
this. 'Cause, yeah.
I'll just do the same thing again
That was really good, though.
and expect different results.
That was really good, Andrew.
This is us jumping in the chair and getting ourselves mutilated on the way to watching the movie Casper. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, thank God.
Contraption ride to get down to the lab. Yes. I got you.
Yeah.
I see you there.
With a pen and a pad to talk about this damn movie.
Pick it up what you're putting down.
If you like listening to us, even though my audio sounds like garbage today, probably, please come back for next time.
You want to try it? You want to try? I could I could give you some real bad audio. It's a USB mic. I don't have a board. This is raw data. There's no filters.
Check out our back catalog from all the other seasons. And coming up next season, that's right, next season, because we're doing one episode a month.
For sure.
Not counting December, because we have a very Netflix Christmas coming up.
That's a different
It doesn't
episode.
count as part of the regular season.
It doesn't count.
It'll come out before Christmas. I don't know when. But starting next year, our first episode will be taking the theme of snow and spookiness, maybe a little bit, and making it more adult, and going from Casper to Edward Scissorhands.
All
Still
right.
with crazy bookshelves and things that aren't designed correctly.
Spoilers, I haven't seen it.
Oh. It's a Danny,
Oh, no.
not
Sorry.
Danny Elfman. He
Yes.
did the music.
Yeah.
Spoilers for the next
Tim Burton.
podcast episode.
Tim Burton.
I haven't
Burton?
seen this movie yet.
You can go watch Teddy Spoon Fingers
Oh,
instead.
Oh, that one's so good.
Yeah. He eats a lot of soup.
So come back next month when we rewind again.
Next month would be January.
I know that's when our next episode's going to
Be
be.
sure.
You're right. It might not be next month, but we have to have goals.
We have to give these people hope just so we can strip it away.
It's good to have goals.